What up? What up? Um, yeah. We got a little special going on. Um, bro. Um,
NFL talk. We're gonna talk about some things that's happened
yeah. We
recently.
we gonna talk about the NFL free agency so far.
As you guys
Um,
know. Uh,
what up, people? I know we
mm-mm-mm.
got some NFL fans out here, and some people is probably hype about what they doing, and some people is kind of leaving you at yeah.
I know the Eagle
So
fans are hype. Eagle fans, they
okay,
got Barkley. That's a big move. Big move for them.
yeah, Eagles got Barkley and
They missed some other moves, but
yeah,
we need to focus on our
Texans.
two teams. Texas.
Texans
Mm.
is looking kind of scary right now.
They're not trying to do a one and done. They trying
Um, who else? Who else did a little something? Ravens got Derrick Henry. I'm
yo,
hype about that.
bro, 4th and 1. If you're gonna do a halfback toss, the Derrick
Bro, like
Henry, if
just
you don't go to him and Lamar keeps it, what are you going to do? Because you're giving Derrick Henry a couple of yards to get his speed. If you
right,
do I formation, play action, bootleg out, what are you going to do?
right. It's
Now,
gonna be scary. It's
now
gonna
let's
be
come
scary.
down to your coaching though, because if y'all don't run the ball in the playoffs, it doesn't matter.
Right,
It doesn't
right.
matter
But
at
I,
all.
I think that's why we went and got him, honestly.
You already
Because
have.
at the time, I don't think we had that running back that would get us 5 yards guaranteed.
Lamar was that, so you're trying to save Lamar a little bit too. So I definitely like the move. I
Yeah,
just seeing King Henry all black, dog, that's gonna be crazy.
right,
I wonder if you're gonna do the Mark Ingram, Willis McGahee visor. Like that's what.
right. So then you got to worry about stopping those two, but you still got Mark Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Likely is stepping up as a tight end. Zay Flowers showed out as a rookie.
You know what's crazy though? Your division's so strong. The
It is.
Browns, I still think the Browns are the best defense in the NFL. That's
The
in your division.
Browns, they added somebody. Oh, Jerry Judy. They
Yeah,
got Jerry Judy from the Broncos.
but they're already the best defense. Last year they made it as far as they did with Joe Flacco off the couch.
Yeah,
So, and then you already know the Bengals are coming back. Burrow and them are coming. They are coming back to where they were.
yeah.
So, so that's happening.
And
And
then
then,
okay, so I was working the turf field.
hey guys, you guys, what you
What up,
guys doing?
Rocket? I was working the turf field yesterday,
Uh huh.
so I was barely looking at my phone, and
Mm-hmm.
then I get off, and I'm scrolling Facebook, and you know how sometimes Facebook has this thing. So first, Steelers got Russell Wilson, and I'm like,
Which that's
oh
what they need.
man,
They need that.
yeah. I was like, oh man, that's gonna be wild.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm scrolling Facebook after work, and then sometimes Facebook has these fake posts from like the Black Adam Scheffler, who's fake,
Yes.
and stuff like that. And then I see the Bears trade Justin Fields to the Steelers for a 6th round pick.
For some Skittles and a rusted penny. That's what
When
they
I
traded
seen
for.
the 6th round pick, I was like, nah, ain't no way this is real. I go straight to ESPN.com and
Mm-hmm.
it's real.
Bro, when you text me, what the first thing I said to you?
I was like, yo, what are y'all doing? He was like, what do you mean? What happened? And then before I even got a chance to respond, you was like, yo. Like you started
Okay.
flipping out.
Do you now listen, it's Sunday.
Bro,
I
like
got I
and
got my child in my hand, so I gotta be nice when I say this. It is hard, very, very hard, to publicly say you are a Chicago Bears fan. You know how hard it is, bro? So we just made moves. We got Allen from the Chargers. This is the first offseason that we are making moves to get weapons. Do
bro,
you think we're doing this to make Justin Fields a more competitive person inside our division?
right.
And then on top of that, the Commanders just got finished getting rid of everybody in their quarterback staff. So we're thinking, okay, their second overall pick. Maybe we're going to get a big giant bundle of draft picks from them. They get the first round pick. We're gonna build up Marvin Harrison Jr., offensive line of Notre Dame. If anything, we get the LSU quarterback to get back up because he's down there. Like we have other people. You're not thinking they just want to do this at Justin Fields. And then not only did you not trade him last week before Atlanta got Kirk Cousins, you could have been got a lot from him.
Right.
You wait until now, and what you get in return is a 6th round pick that could potentially be a 4th round pick based on plans.
Next year.
And most, no offense, but most 6th round picks don't even make the team.
Right.
So that's what you decide to do. And then the GM comes out and say, yeah, we wanted to do right by Justin Fields. Darn all that. Do right by your Bears fans. In my generation right now, the best quarterback in my generation, in my lifetime right now, is Jay Cutler and Rex Grossman. What does that say?
Right.
And then you trade him away for what? For nothing. I can't yell because Rock is in my hand. I can't say what I want to say because he's in my hand. This is the most polite way I can possibly put this.
Bro,
as a
like
Bears fan,
when I
bro,
seen it, bro,
it's terrible.
I was hype about the moves that y'all was making on offense. I was like, yo, they just got Keenan Allen for basically nothing.
Yes.
So now you got Keenan Allen, you got DJ Moore.
Yes.
Like all y'all, you just got DeAndre Swift as a running back. All y'all had to do was shore up your offensive line.
Your tight end from
offense
Chargers
would have been straight.
That's it. You give Fields a chance. Fields has never had a chance. He's had a new coordinator every single time. And you're telling me the only thing you could get out of this was a 6th pick?
Right. Like, I feel like you said the GM said they wanted to do right by Fields. But like you said,
darn that.
If they had traded him to Atlanta, like I feel like Atlanta and Pittsburgh was basically the same team on offense.
Oh, you would have got so much more from Atlanta. Atlanta before they signed Kirk Cousins. With Kirk Cousins, whoever his agent is, everybody needs to hire his agent because that man has more guaranteed money than anybody ever. He's won one playoff game in, I think, the past decade.
Right.
So I just don't understand the concept of being a Bears fan right now. You got rid of Khalil Mack for basically nothing. You got all this money, Raekwon Smith. You got rid of everybody for what? For this? So we're going to go and first of all, I'm sorry. I got to be in my bag a little bit. Outside of Carson Palmer, and y'all can comment on this right now. Please let me know. Outside of Carson Palmer, who had Ocho and also had TJ Sunzada, name a Pac-12 quarterback who was actually successful.
And
none.
And not only that, my man came out and said he didn't want to play for the Bears. So like he was trying to find ways of not being a number 1 pick.
So why are we doing
this? And now he's a guaranteed number 1 pick.
And then the Commanders hired their coach. So you're thinking everything from you, everything's Commanders. Everything's saying Commanders getting him. So why are we doing this? Even like there's scouts who said that he's not Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck was a once-in-a-lifetime talent. He's not that. He's an average quarterback. And this particular field, yes, he is number 1, but he's not all that. This man cried in the Pac. He couldn't win the Pac-12. He couldn't win the Pac-12. Washington won the Pac-12.
Okay, so because I'm still trying to put this together. Y'all still got the number 1 pick.
And the number 7th pick. We have we have 2 of the top 10 picks.
Okay. Number 1 and number 7.
The 7 or not, one of them, yeah.
I'm trying to make sense of this.
It makes no sense at all.
I don't think Caleb Williams is the answer at quarterback.
Well, we got more weapons now, so he's with a better chance than Fields did. It's not just the Fields thing.
I still don't think he's the choice because you still got to get an offensive line.
This is what I thought they were going to do. I thought they were going to trade back, get Marvin Harrison Jr., and get the tackle out of Notre Dame. That would have been 2 solidified starters for our team. Yeah. And then with Allen being over there, Marvin Harrison can learn under him because Allen has had his best season this past last year.
Yeah.
The reason the Chargers traded him because he didn't want to dock down his money. Why would he? He just had his best overall year.
So just think, y'all could have had Fields with Swift, Kmet at tight end.
This is terrible.
Allen, DJ Moore, and Marvin Harrison Jr. at the receiver slot.
And Kmet, if y'all have not seen Kmet play, he is a prototype of Kelsey. He is that if you just pass him the ball.
Bro.
I don't get it.
Like,
I
then
don't
y'all
get it,
could have
man.
had a top offensive lineman in the draft, and y'all would have still had picks to
I
get some more.
I'm starting to feel like just people don't want to be competitive, man. People just want it's like you take advantage of our fandom, like you really do. Like
I really don't feel like Williams is the answer.
it's only one thing that makes us worse. Only one thing makes it worse. Everyone's been talking about the Duke quarterback. If they mess around and pick him,
Bro, I was about to say the only way I see like it still don't make sense, but is if they take bro. I feel like
it don't make sense. Nothing. Your
it
brain right
don't make
now,
sense
your brain right now is scrambling. It doesn't make sense. Nothing about it
because
makes sense.
if they're not sold on Caleb Williams, you got a few quarterbacks that's going to go in the first round, right? So
But who's going to start? None of them's going to start. The only person going to start is a person that's picked by the Commanders. Every other team has a quarterback besides the Browns, unless you don't want Justin Watson. You can go down the list. Pittsburgh has a quarterback now. Cincinnati has a quarterback. Cleveland does not, but Baltimore has a quarterback. You can go down to the Titans. You might need a quarterback down there, but
now
Carolina has a
they got Will Levis that they rocking with.
okay. They don't have a quarterback. The Colts have their quarterback. They have Jacksonville has a quarterback. They have two quarterbacks now. So
Yeah,
what else you got? We have NFC South. They all have quarterbacks now. Carolina has a quarterback. We New Orleans. I don't know who they're going to go with. Carr's still there. Maybe they don't believe in Carr. You go West Coast. The Raiders maybe need a quarterback, but other than that, the Chargers have a quarterback. They've got the Michigan. They got Hallbro there now. They're going to keep them. 49ers has their rotation of quarterbacks. Their team is so good they don't care who's a quarterback. Every single team has a quarterback, so no one's going to start
bro.
besides the Commanders.
I don't know how you turn this around. They basically just handed the number one pick to Caleb Williams.
We are the Washington Wizards of the NFL.
yeah,
That's what we are right now. We are the Washington Wizards of the NFL. We are a team that makes moves and make no sense. Like whoever said Jordan Poole and Kuzma were going to make sense, they were on some stuff. So this is what I feel right now. You did all these moves to get your fans hype, and then you had one job. One job was trade the first round pick, or you keep it and you trade Fields for more picks. You traded for nothing. A bag
right,
of Skittles. You
right.
traded for nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't,
I
bro.
mean,
I take application. Anybody want a fan? I can't.
they could still trade the number one pick.
It doesn't matter now.
It don't.
It doesn't.
It don't.
Your one asset was Fields.
Because all I could see them doing is trading the number one pick to get more picks. Try to still get Marvin Harrison, the tackle, and then grab one of the other QBs later in the first round.
If you're Marvin Harrison, I'm saying no. I'm not going to Chicago.
But you can't really say no.
I'm pulling Eli Manning. I'm not going. I won't sign. What you
Yeah,
going to do? What you going to do? Because who
I,
going to throw you the ball? The Waterman? Who going to throw you the ball? Swift?
I don't know.
Keenan Allen throw the ball? Who going to throw you the ball? Who? Tell me who. Tell me somebody. They ain't got nobody. They don't have nobody. Like, who's the point guard for the Wizards? I'll wait. Exactly. They ain't got nobody. We are
Yeah,
literally a person who have a bunch of players with no one leading it. Our coaching staff, this is not just happened. This has happened from Nagy. Go back. Trubinsky, same thing. Trubinsky went to Pittsburgh. Same exact thing. What are we doing?
yeah,
It makes
yeah.
makes
I don't know.
no sense. There's nothing about this. It makes you feel like, especially like we on the East Coast, bro. Baltimore doing a thing, Pittsburgh doing a thing, Philadelphia doing their thing. The Jets are gonna have Rodgers next year.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll take Dak Prescott right now. I mean, you know how I feel about that. But you could have got somebody, bro.
Yeah,
Why didn't you get Russell Wilson back in the trade?
right.
Russell Wilson signed. You could at least got somebody back in the trade.
Yeah,
Butterfly,
I
Butterfly would
don't
have went
know.
crazy if Russell Wilson was on the Bears. So I don't think she would even. That would have been insane. But what are you doing, bro? I
I
need
don't know.
applications. Like I just don't know what to do or say. I feel like there's some historical franchises that just by namesake They just think that's all they have to do. Because the Packers are back up again. They got another quarterback. Love showed last year in the playoffs. He's no joke. The Vikings defense is incredible. They're going to be there. And the Lions won the playoffs and made a run. They're better. So we are what? Going to be the bottom of the barrel again next year for another pick?
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for doing this pod. Thank you so much for wanting to do this pod. And
I mean, you can always come to the Ravens, though. We get it's funny though because they're like, yeah, we got Derrick Henry, but we're also rebuilding our offensive line, which we're actually taking the right steps of doing.
I see your side. I see your little jab.
Yeah. we already got our Pro Bowl center. We got Ronnie Stanley. If he can stay healthy, we're good. We already got a 6'8" right tackle that's going to take Morgan Moses' spot. Because we was going to release Morgan Moses, but ended up trading him and getting picked to the Jets.
What overall pick was that? What round was that?
I want to say it was somewhere in like the 4th, 5th, or 6th.
Oh, you see how it is? You had options.
Yeah.
4th, 5th, or 6th.
It was somewhere in there.
Yeah, for our lineman. We had a starting quarterback.
That we was going to release anyway. But I feel like I know a lot of people was like, yeah, you got Derrick Henry, but you ain't got nobody for him to run behind. We still got 2 higher end offensive linemen. And there's still actually a lot of good free agent offensive linemen out there.
I see the Cowboys offensive linemen got signed 1-year deal with the Jets. I'm not sure what they're doing down there.
Yeah.
They're trying to protect Rodgers so he doesn't get hurt again.
Like even one of them is all right. So we had the guy Bozeman who was on our team. He was a guard playing for us. Switched to center, got paid, and now they released him. So we could possibly get him back and put him back at guard if we wanted to have a veteran presence there. But we also still got this dude that we drafted a couple years ago. Voorhees is his last name.
Okay.
He was slated to be a 1st round pick until he got injured. But he's good now.
You see how it is? You see how the faith and the energy you have in your franchise? You see how we drafted a player who was hurt, then we knew we were gonna release someone else so we can drive him back later. You see how there's like a system of trying to compete, trying to win. The Eagles just had Fletcher Cox, just had Kelsey, had one of the 2 main linemen basically retired. And they are restacking back up again. You see how teams do that? They think things through because they want to win. They want to compete. And boy, I tell you.
I'm gonna just put it like this, and then we can. I'm gonna end on this. If Caleb Williams is not the next whoever, if he's a bust, the Bears is going down as the worst move ever because they basically just put all their eggs in that Caleb Williams basket.
Bro, I'm looking at this from just I'm trying to flashback, and people, please comment. The kid from the San Diego Chargers was from Oregon. He really hasn't produced that much. But Texas Tech, that's Big 12. That's where Mahomes is. There's no Pac-12 quarterback that comes to my mind, bro. There's no spread offense. It doesn't work. It does not work. They don't translate very well inside the NFL. So why would I think Caleb Williams is going to be anything else? He's like a Matt Leinart. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
So, I mean, like I said, if he's a bust, then the Bears just destroyed their organization. Because you got all these wonderful pieces, but nobody to block for them. And
it's I feel like we're talking about the Pistons again, bro. You guys got 5,000 centers, but you have no wings to shoot the ball. Let's go get more big men. Like I don't get it. Like we have no quarterback, but yeah, let's go get everything else. It doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah,
At all.
if
I
if
just as a
Caleb
fan.
Williams, okay, here we go. NBA comparison. If Caleb Williams don't
Don't
pan out
don't you say
like
it.
they thought,
Don't you say it.
it's going to be another Spurs. This year's Spurs, because they got the number one pick in Wemby, but Wemby is doing his thing, but they
Wemby.
still at the bottom of the league.
They don't pass over the ball. Okay. Now I would take a Wemby.
I've seen that. I've seen that a couple.
Yeah,
times.
they don't pass the ball. If Caleb is Wemby, I'll be okay with that. I'll be okay with that because it's not Wemby. Spurs not losing because of Wemby. I'm okay with it. But Caleb, we saw in France what Wemby was doing.
Yeah.
We seen all that. I thought you were going to say Andrew Bennett. I thought you were going to say him. I thought you were going to say him. Yeah, that's what I am thinking. Everyone was so hyped, thought he was the second LeBron, and we got about 5 seasons out of him, and nothing. He's
I
like a kid.
don't think he's going to be that bad. You know what? Even more recent, NFL to NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Williams might end up being a Bryce Young. His rookie season.
You know what? I don't like you, and I hope this is not against Bryce Young because I hope Bryce Young turns out in Carolina turns pretty well. It sucks. It sucks. It just sucks. I am so done with this. People, I'm taking applications. Anybody that needs an NFL fan for this season, let me know. Let me know.
Go ahead and get a King Henry jersey.
You trying to be funny.
Go ahead and get that black with the purple lettering. Go ahead and get one of them. King Henry number 22.
You trying to be funny because your nephew? You trying to be funny? You got here. You're not funny. You're not funny at all. But to all those, please comment below. Appreciate. Let me know your thoughts on this. Is probably the worst trade of all time, and it hasn't even happened yet. But I just feel like it is. I feel like they're gonna find a way to mess up again. We're going to end up drafting the guy from Duke, North Carolina. We're going to draft him. We're going to draft him, or we're going to end up drafting a quarterback. As a matter of fact, we're going to draft with the first overall pick, Marvin Harrison Jr. Or we're going to draft the position that makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm hoping they don't do that. Marvin Harrison Jr. at number 1.
That's what we do.
Because
we are the Bears.
Y'all could have did that trade with Washington and still got him at number 2.
We are the dummies of the week. And it's funny because everyone's laughing. Pittsburgh now has 2 quarterbacks that are better than the entire quarterback roster that we have.
Y'all got a quarterback?
I don't even know right now
Okay.
what we have. I feel like we don't have brain cells. I feel like whatever we're doing is over. Okay, but I love you guys. Thank you all for laughing at me. It's okay. It's all good.
Yes. For your Bear fans, I'm sure Walmart stocked up on tissues.
You're cold-blooded. Hey, Rocket, come here.
We'll see what happens. I feel like the Bears fans is going to be hyped when they be like the number 1 pick in the NFL draft, Caleb Williams. I'm just not there yet.
I'm not. They're going to find a way to screw it up. But anyway, until next time, good people, for my pain and suffering, thank you, Mr. Jackson. Just thank you for letting me publicly admit that my team and I follow a bunch of idiots. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you so much.
Well, until next time, folks, we'll see y'all.
Peace and love. Subscribe to the channel.